Hello guys, this is me, Elf Paladin. Today we're gonna have a look at the Easter event that was released in RuneScape. So, to get started, you're gonna have to go to Burthorpe and talk to the Easter Bunny. So, once we're there, talk to the Easter Bunny. He's just telling that Sliske is up to no good with his chocolate factory, and if you would like to assist him. Of course we're gonna say yes. Once you've talked to him, you just catch the butterfly, the chocolate butterfly that is floating around here. Okay, yes. And then we have a golden ticket in our bags. Now you can click teleport to start going to the chocolate factory. Once you're there, just walk up to the main platform, and there you will have Sliske, along with his bobbleheads. Alright, once the singing is done, we can start going west. Your character will start to run automatically, which is kind of confusing at first. And then you can just talk to Aharim the Blighted. Then another speech from Sliske. Apparently the cow that he has will be named after you. This conveyor belt will be used in this room, so just waiting until this cutscene is over. So basically here he is telling you that you shouldn't use the levers, you shouldn't touch anything in the room, but of course that's not what we're going to do. Now that he's gone, we can get started. So, once he's gone, you will want to talk to Wendy and talk her about the big hole. Now she will go and stand in front of it, as you can see right here. So all we should do is just pull those two levers down. That's one, and here's the second. Now you will see that these conveyor belts have been changed and that this first milk churn is coming right to Wendy. Bye bye, Wendy. That's it for room 1. Now we're going to room 2, and I assume this is where most of you guys are having trouble. So talk to Darok the Wretched. Sliske showing off his chocolate machine where he can duplicate chocolate. So, now you want to talk to the gnome. Don't ask me to pronounce his name. The cleaner, anyway. Once that's done, he will stand on the replicator and you will have to rig this machine. Now this is the tricky part, this is the puzzle. Now, it's not that super hard, but there are a few things you should keep in mind. First of all, this is your hint, and you should try to complete the first upper row first. So let's have a look. I'm looking for this one. It was put right here. So let's get it over there. That's the first one. There we go. Now the second one is right here, so shouldn't be super hard. Okay, all done. Third one is sitting right here. There we go. Now, the last two ones can be a little bit tricky. As you can see, we want the Stone of Jazz parts. So this is one, and the other one is sitting over here. So, what we want to do... First, I'm getting the parts in the vicinity. What we want to do is actually have, you see the one but last part on the first row is now sitting on the last slot. The part that should be on the last slot is sitting right under it, which means now if you just remove this one and click the other two, they will be perfectly lined up. I know many of you have troubles with this, but just keep this in mind and you should be able to figure it out. Continuing, I'm going to start with the second row now. Just flip all those tiles. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Sliske's jacket sitting right here. That's done. Mr. Sliske's head. Okay. The first part of the Stone of Jazz, which is sitting right there. Oh, that's not happening. So once again, you want to put the pieces just like before. The one but last from that row sits right next to it, and the other one should be just right under it. Where is mine? Oh, just right here. Huh. Talking about having luck. So right now, the one but last part is once again right next to it, and the last part is just sitting right under it. Once we flick this one, you can just slide them both over and you should have finished the row. Moving on, exactly the same method. Alright, and this one. Oh. All done, Sliske's body probably. Alright. So, seems I'm extremely lucky here. Just flick this one over and fit in those two. Okay, now for the final two rows, we cannot apply the same technique we've used before. Now we actually have to get these rows first. Get one row here, get one row there, here, here, and the final one. So first of all, we're looking for this part and this part. So let's get them both in the vicinity. Okay, and actually now we just want to get those sort of in places. Yeah. Now we just move these and you're all set. So I'm just going to return those. Basically you just want to get them in these positions. Right there. And now we continue with the other ones. So looking for another part of Sliske's robes. These are a little bit further. This one should come first, so probably more in this order. There you go. If it was a little bit too quick, just rewind the video. Keep in mind the same techniques we've used before, and you should be fine. Now the less parts you get, the easier it should be. Better have a look. Okay. And there we go. This should be the puzzle. Oh, just this last one. That should be it. Okay. Now once we close this one up, you will see the gnome get buried by the Shoko shower. And we can move on to the next room. Alright, the next room can be a little bit tricky because we're going upside down, talking to Carol, the Tainted. Once again, Master Sliske will make his appearance, going through loopy holes. As you can see, the image is now upside down. This will be like this for a few moments, and in a couple of rooms you'll see. Alright, need some fresh air. The farmer is leaving. And now we have to do the room. So probably the best thing you can do now is with the middle button of your mouse, the scroll button, just press it firmly and rotate the camera so you can at least see something. Now when you walk into the portal, you will see that you can take some chocolate bars. One bar is the only thing you can take, and you will see it's just a regular chocolate bar. If you happen to eat the chocolate bar, it will reset the puzzle. So maybe not do that. Once you grabbed it, you can just leave this room and you will be transported into the next one. Now basically what you have to do here is flip over the chocolate bar a couple of times. Do you see that it says chocolate bar I? It should be UIF. Maybe not in that order, but it should have 3 letters, and then you can give it to the clown. So all you have to do basically is just every room you enter, pull the levers and get out. Eventually you will get there. Let's see what we have here. IF. Alright, do we have a lever here? I think this is the lever that doesn't work. Exactly, the lever appears to be stuck. There must be another way to flip it. Just ignore it. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. Just continue. And if you happen to be in a room where you can't do anything, just step back into the portal. So currently we have chocolate bar IF. We're back in the first room. We just pull the lever again and step back in. Alright. Now we just have the F bar. Now that's okay. There is a lever here as well. We pull the lever going back. And the chocolate bar is now UF. Nothing to do here, I think. Nope, no lever, so just heading back into the portal. And back into the main room, pulling the lever here next to the clown. Heading back in. UF. Nothing to do here, just heading back in. Right. And now you see you have UIF chocolate bar. So, I'm not sure if you should pull the last lever, but if you just get back into the portal now without pulling the lever, you are back at the clown with the UIF chocolate bar. So just talk to the clown now and you should be able to get out. If you didn't get out, please remember, maybe reset the puzzle. Just start with going in the first portal, keep pulling the levers you find with the chocolate bar, and eventually you should get there and be able to give the chocolate bar to the clown to go to the next room. So let's get the hell out of here. Alright, woo! Next room, just one person left, Farmer Jimbo. Not for long. Torag the Corrupted will lead us into the next room. This is kind of a math puzzle with bulbs or orbs, glasses. Hello again, Slisk, that's been a while. Bye bye now. Alright, so step 1, get some bottles from the shelves. Alright, now you will see you have a small container and a large container. The small container can contain 1.5 liters and the large container can contain 4 liters. Basically you have to fill these 3 little or big levitating liquid terminals. One is half a liter, this one is 1 liter, and the last one is 3.5 liters. So here in this table you can fill it. Basically all you have to do is fill the small ones and put it in the large one. Note that currently we are going to go for the half a liter. So you just fill the small bottle twice and put it in the large container. That's right. Fill it one more time. Here we go. Now this one will be full with 4 liters and you have just a half liter left to use on this levitating liquid terminal. That one's full. Alright, 2 to go. Right, now we need 1 liter. So if we use the big one on the small one again, we now have 2.5 liters. If we empty the small one and use the big one on the small one again, we only have 1 liter left. Use it on the container and the second one is done. Now actually you have to redo the thing we started with the first one. So just keep filling your small one. Yes. Fill it again. There we go. So that we're left with half a liter. Now, let's see. We empty this one, the big one. We use the half liter on the big one. So the large container has half a liter. We fill the small one twice and use it on the large one. Half a liter and 2 times 1.5 makes 3.5. That's it. Now you use it on a big one. And you're all done. Along with a burp it came. I'm flying! Alright. He could have done with herbal green tea, yes. That was my guess. Now he's stuck to the canopy. So once this is done, you can just jump down into the big chocolate pool. Kaboom. And go back to the courtyard. There you will find Sliske again in front of his throne room. At this part he discovers the Easter Bunny. He was riding along on your shoulders before. And he actually has sort of zombified the other golden ticket winners. Now you just have to get past them to get to Sliske. Let's see. So for Wendy, you basically wait until she goes here, click on this shelf, and then you just spam click her right away. Maybe it was a little bit fast. If so, go watch again, but it shouldn't be that hard. Now for the next one, Farmer Jimbo. It's kind of the same deal. You just wait until he gets over here, click on this shelf, and then just hit him. And there we go. Along with the puking sounds, lovely. Now the next one, the little gnome, you actually just wait until he just left here and then get to the shelf. So that's right now. There we go. And then you can click him too. Done. The last one is also super easy, to be honest. You just wait until he has passed. So you can click on the shelf. Tum ta dum tum. Here we go. Ooh, whoop, whoop, whoop. That was a bit quick. And click on a clown. And you're all done. Time to confront this evil Sliske. And flat again. When you head back out, you will see the Easter Bunny and you will get your rewards. Ba, 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 ba. So that's it for this Easter event, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye!